So dive into movie info and news.
Noise.
Let's see what we got going on here.
Noise.
All right. Disney is always on the docket these days. It's always in the news. There's so much going on.
Word.
You know what? It's also because they own so much. So
Yeah.
they own so many, so that makes sense. All right. So Disney. Bob Iger has said that he's no longer going to tolerate the company's partners and creative team prioritizing messaging over storytelling. So he is coming in hard and throwing the team under the bus, basically. I mean, he just came back on board, but he was only gone for like 11 months, I think. Yeah. So he says we have to entertain first. It's not about messages.
Yeah, I mean, that also is a message that they're just going to be even sneakier with their messaging. Like they're just going to tell their stories, but the stories are still going to be about a theme, and then the theme is something they're going to either portray in a good or a bad light. So they're still going to have their message that they're going to sell it to you, but they want the story to be even more compelling.
Yes.
And Disney is who you should trust. You should trust Disney. They're a trustable company.
Point received. I'm just seeing some of these chats now. Marley says, "How dare you skip Too Fast, Too Furious?" Okay, so when Fast and Furious came out, all right,
I'm like drifting into slavery. What?
Who said that? Wayne?
Wayne.
Oh no, it's getting shown. John Singleton masterpiece. Okay, here's my problem, Marley. You introduced me to Vin Diesel and Paulie in first one. I'm in high school. I'm like, yo, this is hot, blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, here's the sequel, and we're going to remove Vin Diesel and replace him with Tyrese. And then we're going to show you a trailer with that. And I was like, no.
Yo, Aurora says Elemental was so good. I think I watched part of that. It was like a digitally animated film about like people that are made of elements like fire and water and stuff like that.
Oh yes. Oh, and nice. Rain says Reindeer Games is a classic.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, it was a fun watch.
Yeah,
it was very interesting. So check my review tomorrow, Wayne. Laura says like he wasn't the culprit. Oh, but 2000 in the best way. Oh, when I said it was like such a 2000 movie. Yeah. Yeah. I don't mean it like I hated it. So. I'm sorry. No, this is getting shown right now. Marley says, forget about it, cuz.
Forget about it, cuz. It's all good.
Yo, you know what? Well played, Marley. Well played.
Yes.
All right. So back to Disney. So my issue, right? I guess what you're trying to say is, of course, they're going to have messaging. Movies have always had messaging in some way, form, or matter, but it's how you do it. It's how you implement it. And story has always come first.
Yes.
And the problem is, it feels like they've been more focused on checking off boxes and then thinking about, oh, wait, how do we make a story out of this?
Right.
Instead of, reversing.
Right.
And you could see it. And the originality is not as strong as it was. And I don't know if you guys have heard about this channel, Film Threat. They had talked about that, and they had several current and former Disney employees reach out to them, telling them how the new wave of creatives in the past 5 years, it's been more about checking off boxes to get hired than it has been their level of talent. And they've kind of started to either drive away the older generation or disregard their input. And I mean, you can always learn from the old generation as you embrace the new one. And I guess it's just this disconnect, and you can see it. I can see it.
Yeah,
I can see it. It hasn't all been crap, you know. Encantato was fun. Let's see. Not Laura. PC says talking about car movies.
Baby Driver was actually really good.
Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah. Baby Driver, that was a good one.
Really good.
That was a good one.
Actually, I love that. I did my film history report on Baby Driver.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You know that the opening of Baby Driver, that's literally, one long take. They never cut.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
That was really good.
One day we should attempt one.
Yeah.
A long cut.
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, I want her.
Yeah, I want her.
Do a 1 minute wonder.
Let's see. Marley says he watched Home Alone.
Nice.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's a classic.
One of the great. One of the greats.
I try to do a double feature like every year around this time. I just it's so classic. It never goes away from me.
Yeah.
Laura says
I was forced to watch Elemental too many times by my toddler for me to appreciate it. It's understandable. Valid and understandable.
Valid. Let's see who made me do that. For the twins, it was Frozen. I watched that so many damn times.
Wow.
Taylor, it was Coraline, which I didn't mind because I really enjoyed Coraline. By the 30th time, I was like, yeah, I'm good. Let's watch it.
All right.
I don't think Riley's had one.
Yeah. It's just like how, is it bad if I start my kids repeat movie to be Half Baked?
Oh,
Dave Chappelle.
How old is he?